quick YouTube growth. I'm going to tell you how you can achieve it by applying the tips and strategies explained in your own tube ritual process right here by my friend Brian G. Johnson inside his book Tube Ritual Volume 1. Hey, how are you today? I hope all is well with you. I'm RazMansReality, coming back at you here with another video. And if this is your first time here and you want more unbiased reviews and overall discussion on all things film, TV, and comic books, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. Gang, let me tell you something. I've been on YouTube for what will be 8 years this upcoming December 31st. And it wasn't until recently that I started breaking through little by little on that YouTube glass ceiling and started to see a steady growth in both subscriber numbers and overall watch time and viewer engagement. Why? Because I started employing the tips and strategies taught to me by Brian G. Johnson and highlighted even more in Tube Ritual Volume 1. Now, I can make an extremely long video talking about everything that I've learned, but instead I thought the most poignant thing to do was to talk about the most important things that I think are so overlooked here on YouTube when it comes to anyone making videos. And why do I know that? Because these are the two main things that I myself overlooked this entire time until very, very recently, as I just previously mentioned. And those two things are congruency and studying viewing habits to increase overall engagement. So we're going to break those down by looking at the desktop, as well as me showing you a clip from this video and earlier videos to drive the point home. So let's get into it. I'm going to ask you a question, and without allowing yourself to overthink about your answer and just answering truthfully, let me know, what do all of your favorite YouTubers have in common? If you didn't allow yourself to overthink, your answer would obviously be that the thing that allows you to identify them and what allows you to know who you're watching is that they repeat the same things each and every video. This is what's known as congruency. For example, in all of my videos, I now say this, just like I did earlier here in this video. How are you today? I hope all is well with you. I'm RazMansReality, coming back at you here with another video. And if this is your first time here and you want more unbiased reviews and overall discussion on all things film, TV, and comic books, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell notification icon so that you don't miss anything. This point is really driven home when we take a look at overall channel layout and presentation. So let's jump over to the desktop and examine this even further. You can see where visual congruency is such a key. Take a look at my border. Around my channel art, same blue border you see around each of my thumbnails, and you can see my logo very prominently here in the middle, RazMansReality, unbiased reviews and discussion, making it very, very clear for people what I do. And then I added the extra visual cue here on the YouTube channel art of the old school camera relating people to film and TV, so they knew if this was the kind of videos that they wanted to watch, that my channel was one that they wanted to check out. Also, the same PNG, the nice looking PNG that I made of my face, is also there as well. And if we go down here and look at my thumbnails for my videos, you can see that everything from the last 2 weeks or so is really dialed in. Same blue border around the edge, same metal gray background that I really like, that I think really complements the logo really well. A photo related to what I'm talking about, the picture of myself, whether that be the PNG that I mostly use, or if I go to the cinema and I want to show myself at the cinema, at least a representation of myself in the photo. Or I also have a recent video where I went to Best Buy for the Beauty and the Beast 2017 Blu-ray that I use, but still a representation of myself. And then on the text, that iconic dark blue color that I really like. The font is called Alternate Gothic, which I got from my friend Nick Nemon. I really love the way that the font pops out on his thumbnails. So shout out to you, Nick. First of 2 that I'm about to do. I'll do another one here in a very quick minute. But I really like the look of that font, so I took that as well. And the white border around the text comes from the simple fact that it's real easy to do just the white border in Photoshop. It's a little bit more difficult to go with the film strip that is in the logo, because the film strip is an existing photo of a blank film strip that I stretched out to make a border around. And that's okay to do that once, but when you consistently do it, it's a little bit more difficult to get text to go around it, because you're trying to place text in an existing photo. So I chose the white because I think the white complements the dark blue and gray colors really well. So that's why I went with that. And as you can see, it hasn't always been an easy thing for me to do. I was still struggling with using film or TV related text and colors as early as a few weeks ago, until my buddy Nick Nemon, there's this other shout out, he did a channel review for me in a recent live stream and pointed out that this very design that we've been discussing, the blue border, the white border around the text, and the dark blue text, really popped out to him. He really liked that look. He suggested that I go with that look to make it really easy for people to know in the sidebar if they're watching a RazMansReality video. So let's click over to Nick's channel and let's look at this taken to a whole nother level and see exactly what it is I'm talking about. Each one of Nick's thumbnails, again, there's that awesome alternate Gothic font, a little bit of a background to help his text pop out even more, and the same red and black and white that he likes to carry throughout all of his thumbnails. And his face is really huge and really prominent. Basically, he's in your face saying, hey, I'm Nick Nemon, watch Nick Nemon. So if you're in the YouTube sidebar, you're not going to click on someone else's video by mistake. If you're watching a video about how to grow a YouTube channel, you're going to watch more Nick Nemon videos because of how quick and easy it is to recognize his stuff. Have you ever wondered to yourself what other YouTube channels in your niche do that you don't do? Well, the way that you figure that out is to study viewing habits. Take the time to watch other more successful channels in your niche and pay attention to what they do. I just recently employed this strategy by taking a look at some of the most successful channels in the film, TV, and comic book niche and learning what they did and applying my own style and personality to it. And the results have been proven to be tremendous in terms of growth and exposure. Let me show you who I modeled myself after and then show you the outcome. Here are two of the most successful channels in my niche, just to very quickly drive this point home of what I was talking about paying attention to viewing habits inside your niche and then copying your own personality into it. This is Emergency Awesome, Charlie, and then this is Pagey. And what these two guys do is the exact same thing that I do on my channel. The theories, the discussion, the reviews, the breakdowns, etc. But what I picked up from them that was so obvious, because they both do it, is that what people in my niche are wanting to focus on is the information that they come to videos for. And when you are looking for a film or TV review or discussion, your brain wants to see a visual representation of what it is that you're trying to watch a video about. So instead of just showing my face and showing a little overlay in the shot of the video, I have instead gone to this style, which I was able to pick up from these two channels. The voiceover style, narrating over top of photos on the subject matter, like this. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales, or as is known in certain parts of the world, Pirates of the Caribbean Salazar's Revenge, is the 5th film in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise from Walt Disney Pictures and Jerry Bruckheimer Productions. One of the biggest complaints about all of the Pirates sequels since the instant classic that was The Curse of the Black Pearl has been that they just weren't able to capture that magic. It felt like they were trying too hard to shoehorn everything that made the original good while failing to tell a good, complete story. I'm happy to say that this film addresses those issues head on and tells a wonderful story, answering questions that many fans of the franchise felt like we should have had answered long ago, and actually presents itself in a way to where it could almost have been the 2nd Pirates film rather than the 5th Pirates film. Ever since employing this strategy, my overall channel watch time is up a whopping 85%. The proof is in the numbers pudding. I hope you enjoyed today's video, as it was something a little bit different for us, but something I really felt like I needed to do because I was lucky enough to get an advance copy of Tube Ritual. If you want to pick it up for yourself, you can click the link down below in the description to pre-order the book directly from Amazon, or pick it up when it officially launches in just a few days on June the 19th. And of course, while you're there, be sure to subscribe to Brian G. Johnson TV, that's Brian's channel, and join the Tube Ritual Facebook group, where you can meet up with myself and all kinds of other YouTubers who are always willing to help you with your ideas to make yourself a better YouTuber. Please consider giving this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It is greatly appreciated. And while you're in the comment section down below, let me know what your favorite part of being a YouTuber is and what you struggle with as well each and every day. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, you can do so right now by hitting the round icon down below me. And if you want more of my content, you can check out my thoughts on the incredibly sad passing of legendary Adam West on one of the videos to the right of me. And you can check out Brian G. Johnson's playlist for guaranteed YouTube success in the other space to the right of me. And as always, this has been your RazMansReality Check.